Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of EdgeMasterGaming, where today I'm going to be going over another Project Lazarus update. Bet you guys didn't see that one coming, did you? Anyways, today it's all about the new release of the Frontier update, which was dropped on December 18th. If you guys are wondering why I waited so late to do this video, it's simply because I'm on vacation. A lot of good stuff came out of this update. Among them is a new weapon, new ways to play the game, and minor updates to the current maps. Now this update video is not going to be that long, as I'm just going to go ahead and cover the highlights of this release. But as always, before we get started, please don't hesitate to hit that like button if you enjoyed the Lazarus content on this channel, and definitely please consider subscribing. Also, make sure that you join the Lazarus Discord for a full list of items that were done for this update. Link is in the description box below. And if you look a little harder, you'll actually see my Discord link as well. Alright guys, without further ado, let's get started. First up is the Marlin 3030 Repeater, which is an American lever-action repeating rifle. On the PL Wiki, it's classified as an assault rifle that can only be acquired through the mystery box. It comes right out of the box with 7 rounds loaded and has 98 in reserves. This weapon can one-shot until round 22. It has great handling when aiming down sights and firing. It also has a decent fire rate as well. But here it is in action. The pack version of this weapon, Dead Man Walking, holds 14 at the ready and has 154 in reserves. It carries the Skull Piercer module, where consecutive headshots increase headshot damage by 24% and improve hipfire accuracy, stacking up to 10 times. It reloads 2 rounds at once. So to demonstrate, while I'm taking out the horde, you'll notice that each headshot will provide a cranial spike counter at the bottom of the screen. It stacks up to 10 times, which, as it said, increases your headshot damage and your hipfire accuracy. Of course, if you miss a headshot, you automatically lose the extra damage and will need to start over again. Now, how can you tell when your hipfire accuracy has been upgraded? So here's what your crosshairs look like prior to getting any headshots. And here's what it looks like after. The crosshairs are much smaller, making it much easier to aim for the head. But here it is in action. One other thing to note about this weapon when using it, it's best to fire until you completely empty out the chamber, because the reload is much faster than when you're getting low. After using this weapon for a few rounds, I really like it. It feels like an enhanced version of the SKS with a side of the M26 mass as far as how it operates. The only issue that I had with this weapon initially was the damage. If you didn't know, the weapon initially could only one-shot to round 30, but after this latest patch, it can now one-shot up until round 43. Which is awesome. Overall, I think this is another good addition to the game, so when you get a chance, if you haven't done so, check it out and please leave your comments down below. Next up on the list is the Gustaf M2. Apparently Logitech provided a slight buff to it since the new RPG-7 was way too powerful, so it received not only extra damage but also more ammo in its reserves. Even with the upgrades though, I still don't like it, just my personal opinion. And on to the part that I'm most excited about in this release, is the game Modifiers. If you guys have been long-time subscribers of my channel, you'll occasionally see me put out videos on world records for this game, like headshots only, no pack-a-punch, stuff like that. These game modifiers actually allow you to customize the game to any one of these challenges amongst other things. For instance, if I type /GM space HS for headshots, I'll enable headshots only. Once I enter the game, if I don't kill any zombies without using a headshot, the game is simply over.
Hey, what happened?
And you can combine multiple commands as well to each game by placing them in the chat. Like right now, the headshots only command is active. But if I were to add /GM space deprived, it would enable both commands, only allowing me to kill using headshots and not using any other guns except the starter pistol. So if you want to clear the commands, just type /GM space clear, and afterwards add the commands that you want. Otherwise, all the commands will continue to build on one another and it'll just be a complete mess. For a full list, head over to the game modifiers link in the description on the PL Wiki. Now I know what you're thinking, Edge, I don't have a private server. Again, you guys can access the PL Discord in the description. When you get there, it is possible that someone may be nice enough to let you borrow their VIP server. Just ask. And better than that, all the commands are available to anyone that plays, as they aren't limited to just the owner. Second to the last item that I want to cover is the additional animations. Both maps now have additional animations that have been added to them. Most notable ones that I found were the clocks on both maps. I didn't even know that this clock existed on research until I went searching for it. Either way, both clocks seem to be synced at times to my local PC, and other times it seems to be off. So I'm not sure what the deal is, to be honest, but it's still pretty cool. Now, in addition to that, the machinery dials in the power room on graduation have been updated as well. Once you flip the switch, you'll take note of their effects here. Lastly, when activating the power, the door has a new sound effect when opening near the pack room. The final and major portion of this update is that the game is now available on mobile and tablet. This game is increasingly getting better and better. I can't give Logitech kudos enough to how he's taking care of this game for the community. Only thing that I would really ask for at this point is maybe a new map, but I'm sure it'll arrive in due time. Anyways guys, for a complete list of updates again that were performed on Project Lazarus, please see the Discord at the link in the description box below. And as always guys, remember to have fun, take care, and God bless.